some to be having the highest rate of HIV infection. So we want to find out, especially with the beautiful and handsome youngsters here who form part of the Osizweni theatre production. We want to know now what this particular neck of the woods is doing about HIV infection to make sure that these young ones grow up healthy and strong and contributing to the economy. I'm joined again by the Amajuba District Mayor, Councillor Jabu Khumalo. Mama, thank you so much again for staying with us. What are we doing about the scourge of HIV infection?
Thanks, Ayanda. We are at 34% in HIV and AIDS, and we're able to look at to reduce mother-to-child transmission to 1.7%. But we've put structures in place. If we are in the province, the Premier is the champion, is the chair of the Provincial AIDS Council. But in the district, the political chair and the champion, the chair of the District AIDS Council. We have put council. In those councils, we bring all the stakeholders, such as Izangoma, Inyanga, doctors, stakeholders, Onompilo, people that are working on the ground, CDWs and other stakeholders, to make sure that we fight together the Lokunja and the appendix. I'm sorry about that. But we've put even programs in place. For example, there's a program called Pilamtwana, because we've identified that as we are fighting for an HIV/AIDS-free generation, we need to go back to those Lokunjan child. We need to make sure that we have an HIV-free generation. But on top of that, we have a unique program in KZN called Operation Sugumasake, where we integrate our services as government department and municipalities, business people and all the stakeholders, where we bring together all our services, because we are servicing one community, remember. So we have the so-called war rooms in wards. Which each councillor is the chairperson of that war room. So in that war room, we put all the relevant stakeholders in that particular ward to deal with that particular challenges of that particular ward. So we don't have a one-size-fits-all program. So with Operation Sugumasake, it's where we really go down to the people on the ground, and we go down to their key challenges, and we go down using the stakeholders that are living with those people, and together with them we're really making the better life for the South Africans, and we are moving South Africa together.
Now, as briefly as possible, I want to know from you what the effect has been on the ground. Have we seen results? I like the fact that you're incorporating traditional healers, Izangoma, to make sure that the myths of getting rid of HIV through child rape, etc., those are abolished and done away with to deal with this epidemic. So are we starting to feel the effects on the ground?
Yes, it is. Like I said, I started with a percentage. We are really reducing. For example, on the issue of the stigma, we have awareness programs, and we have engaged everyone to say those who are living with Lokunjan with HIV, they must come out. They need to be supported. Those who are Lokunjan who are negative, we say they must stay negative but living positively. We've gone out to the programs. Even in our public roadshows, we talk about this thing openly. Yesterday, I was in Vetum Follows in Utrecht. It's one of the Deep Rural Awards. So we talk about this thing. Part of the program, as the mayor, I have to talk about HIV and AIDS Lokunjan program. So we talk openly about it. We engage all the stakeholders in those particular wards.
And that is so important, engaging all the stakeholders, because at the end of the day, we want to make sure, like I mentioned a bit earlier, that the young ones, like the ones we're seeing today, do contribute positively, do live an HIV-free life, and that if they do, they get the help that they need if they happen to be infected, because we know it is high and prevalent also among young people in the country. But talking about economy and wanting them to be involved in the economy, let's take a look at the industry in this part of the country.
You cannot mention this town and not mention industries in the same breath. For many families, securing a job in one of these buildings means food on the table. Take DVC Venco for an example, an engineering and manufacturing company. It provides products and solutions to the rail, defense, mining and energy and marine sectors. 300 people are employed here.
We're talking the effect of 300 employees is about 4,500 in the marketplace. And that is a serious responsibility for any company.
Unlike in the past, Companies such as this are giving young people exciting opportunities where they can be more than just general workers. Simpiwe Butelezi is an industrial engineer.
Well, I always liked engineering, and how I ended up in Venco, it's because I'm from Newcastle. So after I've done my studies in Johannesburg, UJ, I came back to Newcastle. I looked for a job in the local company.
His colleague emphasizes the role the company plays in the livelihood of this community.
We have established ourselves in this place for many years now, and we've built careers of people who have now gone on pension, and we are also looking at the young people, which we are equipping them with, giving them skills.
Nonzo Dlamini for Morning Live in Newcastle's industrial area.
All right, we'll continue with our special election roadshow broadcast out of Newcastle.